Hello, my water signs. How are you? This is Meaningful Intuitive Guided Tarot here, coming to you to bring you your full moon and Sagittarius reading. So, without further ado, let's get into it. If you are of Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, this will be your full moon reading. All right, so just as I mentioned with the other readings, that at any time that you feel that upon hearing this reading pertaining to what's going to be coming up and how this full moon will impact you, if you feel that you want to get a little bit more deeper into personally how it will affect you, I am open for private readings. The information will be in the description box, and there is where you will get a more detailed, specific interpretation of what and how this full moon will mean for you in the next couple of days. All right, because this is a general for you water signs, so you know by now that it may or may not resonate, but if it do, you'll let me know. Just take the parts that you can identify with and leave the rest for your fellow viewers. All right, so with all that being said, let's get right into your reading. So I pulled out astrological energies pertaining to what is going on. First and foremost, we know that there is a full moon that is stationed today in the sign of Sagittarius, and it falls in the ninth house. But the ninth house Sagittarius chart, it's about exploration. So we're going to tap in and see in what area of you guys' life that exploration is called upon. Then we will move over to the next energy of expansion, because Sagittarius is being ruled by Jupiter, and that is about expansion. So we're going to see and tap in there to see what area you guys will be expanding upon. And then last, as I mentioned with the other readings, is that I pulled out the North Node energy as opposed to pulling out the full moon, because we already know what the full moon is about. Not only is it about releasing and letting things go that no longer serves us, but it is also a moon phase in which we set intentions that we may want, so to speak, right? But the North Node is about stepping out of our comfort zone. So we want to tap in there and see how you water signs, what is the advice for you guys to see how you can work towards stepping out of your comfort zone. Because I feel just like earth signs is into their comfort zone. You Cancers are homebodies, or not only Cancers, but the water signs, that some of you are more geared to, being in your comfort zone, and you may kind of fray a little bit from kind of stepping out of it. So we're going to hit that energy in a minute to see what the advice is. But let's go back to the first energy of the ninth house, which is about exploration. So when asked in what area of you guys' life that exploring would be needed, we have here the Chariot, which is the energy of Cancer. This is Cancer's energy. And we have here the Seven of Wands. Okay, so just because the Chariot is coming up particularly for Cancers doesn't mean that it's not going to resonate for the rest of you water signs. It's just that there may be a specific message for those of you that are Cancers. Okay, so the message here is that I feel that for some of you that you may have been through something recently that has impacted you, and that has hurt you in some kind of way. Because the Seven of Wands is an energy that has gone through some challenges. And those challenges had brought you some type of sadness, some type of pain, but maybe even some disappointment. And the Chariot energy here is showing you that through those challenges and that disappointment, you still need to move ahead and press forward, right? So under this exploration energy, this full moon in Sagittarius is going to help spur you along to kind of not get stuck or remain tied down to thinking about what has transpired, even though it has hurt you. But the theme of it is that you will win the war, even if you don't think you won the battle. That is the overall message in the theme. You will win the war, because as I look throughout the rest of your card spread, it's showing success. It's showing that you feeling like a wounded warrior. You feeling that you have failed, or that you haven't really stood up to a challenge. In fact, you have. And this energy of this full moon is going to help you to press forward even more. It's going to amplify you to see things in a way that you can explore. And when you explore, it leads you to expand, whatever that is. but it always starts in your mind. So if you feel that you have mentally been drained, or that you haven't really faced up to any challenges, right? Now your mind is playing tricks on you. And then it eventually will tap and affect your physical self, right? This is where you have to stand up like that chariot, press forward, and know that it's time for you to put things into focus, to bring stability and bring your higher truth that will help you to balance everything for the mind, body, and soul, right? When you have all those three energies, or those three emotional feelings, because water signs, y'all guys are emotional. So this is not about being overly emotional at this time. It's needed for you to take on the spirit, the attitude of a warrior. Because a wounded warrior is a warrior that no doubt is going to stand up and rise to the challenge. It's going to keep on moving, right? But I feel that some of you recently have felt like it's over, or that, I can't do it anymore. Yes, you can. You can do it, right? Just feel less emotional and think more and do more. That's what's going to help you to explore, to know that there's a new horizon that is in place, that is in play. There's a new perspective. I'm looking at my notes from my overview. And contacting with your higher truth, knowing your truth. And to clarify those energies, we have here the Four of Wands and the King of Wands. When you can tap into your higher truth, you are able to stand in your King of Wands energy. Now, this could very well be like the Queen of Wands, right? There's no specific gender. It's just the energy behind this King of Wands. King of Wands is about passion. It's about something that, it's going to keep you moving, like the Chariot energy. It's going to make you move. It's telling you to move. You will be okay. You are that warrior that will, if at first you don't succeed, you will pick yourself up. And ultimately, you will succeed and be happy. And that things will be positive toward the future and moving ahead. Because the Four of Wands is success, it's happiness, right? But it's also having got through those challenges to see your victory, that it's coming. Now that's one message. Now the other message is the Four of Wands can also relate to the home life, right? Now, in terms of explorating, some of you actually might be looking to purchase your first home, right? So some of you are out looking to buy a home for the first time, or maybe you are just looking for another location to move. That could be what the Four of Wands can indicate for some of you water signs. But for the most part, I think that to me, I pick up more of an internal type of disappointment or an internal struggle that some of you might be dealing with. And you are just conflicted. But right now, utilize this full moon in Sagittarius to keep that wand burning. Don't burn out your own flame, right? Don't let your water element burn out that passion, whatever this may mean for you, right? Keep that flame moving in the right direction, because you are close to your Four of Wands. However this may mean for you, okay? You would know how that will impact you on a personal level. Now let's move over to the next energy of expansion. When asked in what area or how the water signs will expand, we have the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Wands. So you have a lot of Wands action, which lets me know that this moon energy, this full moon energy, is in you guys' energy very strongly. Because the more wands you have, it's indicating that you are going to succeed. You're going to be successful, right? It's really working with you. So as it works with you, you work with this full moon. Put out your manifestations. Do the work. Stay on top. Stay driven, because you are close to achieving your goal. And with the Knight of Wands, you are staying focused. You are moving forward. You're not looking back, right? If at first you don't succeed, you get up and you try again. And each step of the way, with each setback, you move 2 steps ahead. And you're moving closer to that dream, to that goal, to whatever it is that you are feeling driven toward. And once you do that, you are opening up a new perspective in expanding whatever this may mean for you. And the Nine of Wands is that wounded warrior. A wounded warrior is a warrior that is healed, and when it heals, it is strong. You are stronger than you may think, water signs, okay? This is a specific side message for someone, whether it be a Scorpio, the Cancers, or my Pisces. You are stronger than you may realize, right? You can do more than you think you can do. So stay focused and, don't feel that you can't succeed, right? Because the Nine of Wands is someone that is almost like unsure. And it's like, man, how many more challenges? You can do it, right? One more challenge, you will be at the Ten of Wands, which didn't come out. But the Ten of Wands is having pushed those challenges, those burdens, whatever, those trials that have made you feel at a stagnancy type of energy recently, right? But you're almost there to standing on top as that ultimate warrior, right? Now, to clarify those energies, we have the Nine of Cups and the Chariot. So, you recognize this? This come up again. You started off with the major arcana of the Chariot. Here it is again to clarify the energies of the Nine of Staff and the Knight of Wands. Because it's telling you that your time is here. In other words. So this full moon energy is really going to impact you guys intensely to stay focused, to keep moving, not looking back. You are set out toward achieving your goal and whatever that goal is for you. And with the Nine of Cups, to me, this is just saying you are allowing yourself, as you allow yourself to expand, it means that you have definitely healed, but you are expanding to what? Love yourself. Pour into your cup. Maybe some of you have been pouring into other people's cup. Now it's time for you to pour into yourself. This king, or it could be a queen, is looking to that cup. It's like loving yourself. When you love yourself and pour into yourself, now you are open to a new horizon, a new perspective on things, right? And it's going to help open up expansion. Now, for some of you, this might literally mean opening up to meet someone sometime soon, right? So if you are if you're single and you're looking for new love, this could be a requisite message of saying that love is on the way and it's in the air. So for that can mean that, because the King of Cups is dealing with you guys element of water, because cups is about emotions. So maybe, like I said, you guys might be meeting somebody, and you might be meeting somebody because you might actually, Chariot is also a mode of transportation. So whether it's by car, plane, train, boat, you guys might be meeting somebody in your travels. So some of you might have travel on the horizon in the next few days, right? But it's going to help you to expand, to meet someone new. And that's what this energy of this full moon will bring about in terms of expansion for you guys. Now let's move over to the last energy of that North Node. How and what it is to get you guys to step out of your comfort zone. And the energies that have come out is the Queen of Swords, the Page of Coins, and at the bottom of that deck, we have here the Five of Coins. So overall, to bring it on home, it just means basically, you guys, that with the Queen of Swords energy, again, it's about some truth that you need to understand for yourself. Once you face your truth, right, and to understand that you are stronger than you may think, and that you are a warrior, whether you're a masculine warrior or a feminine warrior, you are a warrior, right? And you will be able to pick yourself up, because to me, the Page of Swords is like picking yourself up, right? After falling down or after feeling like you've been wounded in some way, but you're looking ahead. You are studying. You are reflecting. Whatever this coin may mean for you. For love, you may, have a new perspective on how you view love. You may have a new perspective on how you view your money or your internal thinking and how you view the world view of your own internal struggle. However it is that you view it, you are looking at it, you are studying it, you are reflecting it. And once you come into that truth, then you will come out of this lack type of energy, because the Five of Pentacles is a lack of something. So whatever it is that you felt that you have lacked, you're going to come out of it and know, generally, basically, I lack nothing. You may think you do. Remember going back to that saying, you will win the war even if you thought you lost the battle. You will win, right? Because you are not going to stay in that lack. You're going to appreciate what you have and to know that there's more coming to me, right? Because it all starts in the mind. If we have that mentality that we lack something, then we're going to stay in that mentality. But if we have that energy and that spirit and that inspiration, because this full moon is about inspiration as well. Inspiration and truth. Queen of Swords. Truth, right? Not being too hard on yourself either, but being critical enough that your truth will be revealed and come out under this full moon in the next couple of days and even beyond, to know that at the end, what I create and how I create it, that starts in my mind, it will happen. Going back to that Four of Wands, it will be successful and it will be positive for you. All right, my water signs, I hope that this message resonated for you, and I hope that there was something in it for you. If it was, send some fire to that thumbs button to give me a like. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already and you're looking at this as a viewer. Share with your friends and family. And I will reiterate again that if in fact you feel that you kind of want a little bit more deeper insights into your own personal situation, feel free to reach out to me and contact me via email to let me know that you're interested to book a reading with me. And there you will get more of an extended insight message about what's going on for you and how this full moon can impact you a little bit more on a personal level. All right, water signs. So until the next moon phase, I'm wishing all of you a wonderful evening. Peace, love, and light. Namaste.